that thing is still there.
Yo, what the
Some people go into the forest for peace. Others come back with stories they can't explain. These 6 real camping encounters are disturbing, raw, and captured on film. Let's get into the first one. And be warned, it only gets more unsettling from here. The first video tonight comes from Hale Caden, a YouTube content creator focused on UFO sightings, paranormal encounters, and unexplained phenomena. It is June the 23rd, 2009, and while filming from a parked vehicle, the group notices multiple lights pulsing irregularly in the night sky. Confused by their strange movement and inconsistent positioning, they attempt to capture the lights on various devices. The tension builds as they try to get a better view, only for the lights to appear to shift or distort, depending on where they're standing. One of the creepiest parts is when someone realizes just how close the lights seem through the lens, which only adds to the mystery and unease.
Where did I put the,
Those lights, I think they're still there.
Oh, I'm recording them, actually.
See? You got it working, good man. Can you see? Is there another car down there? Second car? What?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, looks like they're recording them.
Are there lights still there?
Still in the same place.
Can I borrow a headlight for a sec?
Right there. Oh my goodness.
See?
Oh.
3. And in a different position.
That's cool. I should get the telephoto and then zoom. That's maximum zoom, I think.
Are you recording?
Oh no, oh there we go. Oh my god. Let's go to full distortion.
Can you focus the actual night sight as well? Because I think it needs it.
Okay, I'll do
You zoom in and
I'll do
then
zoom in. Alright, smarty pants.
We're zooming in his focal machine right now. You can see the lights. There are 3 of them, and they seem to be on this side of the trees. Do they know?
that was good for us.
You guys think?
I think so.
Oh, see how bright that got? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's really
Yeah, it's brighter than it was before.
Oh, it's pulsing irregularly. Stand on the other side, maybe.
As the guys sit around the toasty campfire, just chilling and talking, a couple of them notice some strange orbs in the sky that seem to be hovering and pulsating. Curious, they start filming them to try figure out what they might be.
Holy f***, what's it doing? Okay, I'm gonna walk sideways to the other side of the truck and just see what the how the perspective changes on that. Because that's what I found strange before.
Are these 2 devices time coded so you can compare them? Because like as you're talking,
Just
have a compass, you know, because you could get a bearing in the morning
Oh.
and figure out where we are.
Oh, that's a bug. That was a bug.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Ay. I'm still spooked from the bug. Oh, look, it's all in different places. Oh, because we moved.
Yeah.
I want to get closer.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting
Okay.
to walk in front of the truck while viewing it to see how it changes in the trees in one continuous pass. Because it might give a better sense of distance.
Yeah. All right, let's
Let's
Probably
go
while
closer.
zoomed in.
all right, well, let's go down there because that thing is still there. Oh, wait. Wait a second, watch this. I've got the, oh my god. Look at it. It's huge.
That would be the lens.
Yeah,
Look at it.
it's something, isn't it?
It's really pulsing.
I don't get it, what the hell that is. And then we've got other stuff there too. I'm just going to close that, and all I do is, now it's in record mode, right? But it's on delay. I just have to open it, and I'm back in record. Instantly recording.
Great.
117 we're at there.
How much time? You've got 4 hours and 50 minutes that you could tape?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you did find your card. And didn't like...
They continue recording as the orbs disappear, reappear, and hover while pulsing, creating a really weird sight. It sparks the obvious question: what are they? A lot of people in the comments say it could be extraterrestrial, and some even mention they've seen similar things themselves. Unfortunately, the video quality isn't the best. It was filmed over 10 years ago, but in my opinion, they definitely caught something unusual. Whether it was a UFO or something else, it's hard to say for sure. But whatever it was, it didn't look like anything from this world. Some people chase thrills in the wild. Others watch them unfold safely from their screens. Which one are you? The explorer or the observer? The next horrifying video comes from Shadow Hollow, a new YouTube channel that focuses on exploring the woods. It is July the 6th, 2025, and during a solo nighttime exploration of the woods, the explorer unexpectedly encounters a mysterious humanoid figure accompanied by glowing eyes deep in the trees.
There's the next path. Here it is. Right. Just gonna have to cross over this. The fuck? Just a minute. I saw something. I think I'm just scared, guys. The f***? What's that? Okay. Strange. Definitely hearing things. Okay. The f***? Alright, guys. It's really weird. I'm just gonna go this way. Oh, f*** that. Alright, guys, we gotta go. Yeah, no. Oh, what the f*** that is. But I ain't trying to find out. Okay. I don't know if we're in the clear yet. Okay. I think I'm going to be leaving here very shortly. Where's the passage out? Where's the way? It was, I think, that way? Or that way? It was one of the two. On that side. This way's the way out.
As he ventures deeper into the woods, something feels off. An animal chirps constantly in the background, and soon, strange noises begin echoing around him. Then, he spots a black figure in the distance, right before hearing loud footsteps right beside him.
Fuck that. I'm out of here. This is the way out. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I am. Oh! Fence. Should be way over this. Okay. I don't know, experience this. Oh fuck no. What's that? Oh hell no. I go with the fence. Shit. I don't know a way out of here. So, I know I've been down there before, but I haven't been over here before.
He manages to make it out of the woods, but twigs and branches continue snapping around him, and eerie sounds seem to follow from the darkness. The most disturbing part? It seems like whatever was tracking him in the woods followed him out.
I think I... Shit. Fuck. This. Yeah.
This was a truly disturbing experience. Whatever was following him clearly didn't want to let him go. The video cuts off just after he sees the outline of what might be a person, only for it to start running straight at him. From the strange sounds to the shadowy figures, if I had to guess, this looks like it could have been a cryptid encounter, especially after seeing the photo he captured at the end. This video is a reminder of why you never want to get lost in the woods and why it's so important to stay alert. Because sometimes it's not just animals out there. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from Firefly Fishing, an outdoor adventure YouTube channel that focuses on fly fishing, stealth camping, overlanding, and solo travel, often set in scenic, remote locations like national parks. It is July the 30th, 2022, and this video follows a solo traveler as he explores Yellowstone National Park, blending fly fishing, hiking, and stealth camping in one of America's most iconic and wild landscapes. After soaking in the beauty of the lush July scenery, still vibrant from recent floods, he sets out to catch cutthroat trout along the Yellowstone River. The day unfolds with peaceful nature and small victories, until nightfall brings an unexpected scare.
But this is gonna be what we're stealth camping in for the night, so shh, don't tell anybody. Spot number one today, guys. We are on the Yellowstone River here in Yellowstone National Park. I know you guys know a lot about the flooding that went on here. Water levels have dropped, perfect levels, and these fish seem to be pretty happy from what I've been hearing. So I decided why not to come out here, try the stealth camp, and see what we can do, if we can find some fish today. So just show you guys the whole Yellowstone National Park. So sweet.
With the sun beaming down, birds chirping, and the rich green landscape stretching for miles, he heads toward the river to make the most of the day. It's a perfect afternoon for fishing. Clear skies, crisp air, and the quiet rush of water surrounding him.
Pretty tempted to fish, but I'm just about fished out, guys. It's a good looking hole. You know, fish I can, but it's like, I've had a lot of sun today. I'm just trying to like go back, just like lay down. So we're gonna hike for a little bit here, look, see anything cool. You know, maybe I don't know, something. We'll find out, guys. All right, this is the long jump here. Although this looks short, it's also have to climb elevation here, so this will be interesting. Nice, not too bad. Well, I'm starting to hike far enough here, guys, that I'm really wishing I brought bear spray. Walking through thick willows, jumping creeks. Yeah, this will be fun. Hopefully nothing. I'm gonna keep looking. Just a small little hike right before the night's over. Guys, take a look at this. I was just looking at my feet here, and I mentioned it in my last video. I never found any for you guys though, but they're everywhere out here, so I've been keeping my eye out. Look at that, we got a wild strawberry. Oh my word, I'm trying to find, oh, there's one right there. Look at that. It's just bite size. Oh, I dropped it. Anyways, here it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, that's so good. Another one. They're so tiny, but they're so flavorful. I mean, they pack a punch of like a 15, 20 strawberries in one, and they are everywhere over here. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that juicy one. Oh yeah. Cheers, folks. Oh my gosh. Well, speaking of a bear spot, here I am crouching in the woods, eating their strawberries. I'm sure they wouldn't be too excited. So on that note, guys, I've walked a little ways along this gorgeous trail and found something cool for you guys. Had a little bonus in there. Only if we could catch a fish, this section catch and release only, and do like some strawberry trout. I don't know, I'm not a great cook, but, and honestly, that doesn't really sound great, but I'm sure someone knows how to make it great. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get back to the truck. Just take it easy for the rest of the night. And honestly, I think I might just sit down here on the benches like I'm fishing. And as it gets darker, head up and then sneak in the truck.
After some time on the river and a small win with a beautiful trout, he decides to take a hike and stumbles upon a patch of wild strawberries. While he enjoys the peacefulness, he stays cautious, aware that bears are known to roam the area. Exhausted after a full day of hiking and fishing, he eventually returns to his truck to wind down and get some rest.
Well, guys, I have been hanging out just for the last little bit here. It just got dark here, so I decided to hop in the back of the truck now, as I was getting pretty terrified with the grizzlies and all that good stuff, guys. Fingers crossed nothing happens in the rest of the night. It's been a pretty good night so far, pretty good day. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's been an awesome adventure. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll wake you up if anything else goes on the rest of the night, but I think we're looking all right, so I hope. Coming, sir.
Hey, dude, sorry to bother you, man. It's a little late.
No worries.
Unfortunately, there's no camping in here. Are you the only one in the vehicle, brother?
It's just me, man.
All right, can you step out? You got a license on you, brother?
I do. I'll have to get my wallet, man.
You doing anything? You okay? Where
Yeah,
you from,
man.
brother?
Just actually out of Boise. Just doing some camping. I did not know it was illegal.
Yeah, dude. So unfortunately, you can't camp in Yellowstone at this place. You're gonna have to brother, to get off.
No problem. I do apologize.
No, you're good. Can you see ID, brother?
Yeah, here.
You got it on there?
Well, that was absolutely terrifying. I'm so thankful we got off with a warning there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Do I recommend stealth camping Yellowstone? Absolutely not. So, anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.
But just as he drifts off to sleep, his peaceful night is shattered by the sound of a truck pulling up and headlights flooding through his window. Alone in the middle of the wilderness, it's a genuinely terrifying moment. Luckily, it turns out to be a park ranger performing a routine check. While caught off guard, he's relieved to find the ranger was understanding and simply issued a warning about camping in that area. This video is a reminder of two things. First, no matter how many times you camp solo, having someone arrive unexpectedly in the middle of the night never stops being unsettling. And second, always double-check camping regulations beforehand, because one overlooked rule can turn a relaxing night into a heart-pounding moment in the dark. We go into the wilderness ready to face animals, the cold, even the dark. But nothing chills us more than an unknown human presence, silent, out of place, and far too close. The next shocking video of the night comes from Cursed Urban, a YouTube channel that focuses on paranormal investigations, creepy camping adventures, and encounters with unexplained phenomena. It is February the 12th, 2025, and while camping solo in the woods, Dan briefly uses a spirit talker and the Necrometer app during his investigation, getting some unsettling responses and adding to the already eerie tone of the night. But things take a far more disturbing turn later on.
Instead of just talking about nothing, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed. Need to put a bunch of stuff away. Need to put this camera away. Need to get this camera ready to stay up for a few hours, if you will. Need to get the, everything else. All right, I'm gonna get in bed, get ready, get in bed, respond to some texts, eat a snack, and I'll be back with you guys. Oh man, this feels great. Where's my... Always got to keep your flashlight by your side. Dude, this feels so good. Man. I need a new cot. That's for sure. I desperately need a new cot. This thing is cashed. For sure. But still alright. Kind of. But, man, no, I got the sleeping bag, though. I got this nice, thick, knitted blanket that I doubled over, or doubled up, folded in half. I got, a pillow for once. Dude, I think I'm going to sleep pretty good tonight, and I am tired. I am really tired, so... I think I'm going to be sleeping pretty good tonight. Alright guys, I'm going to get ready for bed, I guess. Which is just take my hat off and lay down. So, good night. And I will see you very soon.
Dan settles down for some well-deserved rest after a long day. He gets cozy inside his tent and begins to drift off to sleep.
What is that? What was that? Hello?
Just before fully nodding off, he hears strange tapping noises. Then the unmistakable sound of heavy footsteps crunching through the grass. Instantly alert, Dan throws on his boots, grabs his flashlight, and steps outside to investigate.
Is there someone here? Dude, it sounded like they came out of the woods. What, or someone or something. It sounded like they came out of the woods. And then, I don't know. And then I heard something metal. I wonder if it was this. Like, I don't know. I definitely heard some sort of metal, like clanging noise or something. For sure. Oh, what was that, dude? And then it just took off. I heard it just take off back in the forest or something. It or someone. Both of those options I don't like. Oh, man. Alright, dude, it's cold. Going back in the tent. Dude, literally, as I was just about to go to sleep, I hear that. Yeah, literally just as I was going to sleep. Like I could, like feel that heaviness on my eyes. I could feel that relaxation kick in, and then I heard something. And at first I thought, and as cliche as it sounds, but at first I thought, oh, it's just the wind. And then I remembered that there is no wind tonight. I mean, of course, it can happen. But then I heard what sounded like steps, and, yeah. So, oh, man. I don't know what that was. If I was a betting man, I'd probably bet that, I need to get my shoes off again. I'd be willing to bet that it's probably the same thing that I heard earlier, out there walking around. And earlier than that, when I was originally talking to you guys, trying to get the fire going. Whatever we heard then. But it sounded like it almost had the stride of a person. Like that. Yeah, it sounded like it had the stride of a person, but I don't know, dude. It's hard to tell.
Despite checking the area thoroughly, he finds no one in sight. But he does notice a loose metal drain lid nearby, likely the source of the loud metallic clanging he heard. Still, the footsteps were clear and deliberate, and with no sign of wind or animals, it raises serious questions. Was it just a random passerby, or something with more sinister intentions? We never find out exactly what, or who, was out there with Dan. But one thing's for sure. Being awoken by footsteps outside your tent in the dead of night is one of the most unsettling experiences anyone can face on a solo camping trip. The unknown has a way of creeping into the corners of our reality. A sound with no source, a voice with no body. It's in those moments that fear becomes something much more real. The next video comes from Azure Pluto, a YouTube channel that shares a mix of wildlife encounters and prank-style videos, often set in Australia. It is February the 5th, 2018, and as the man swings into the water, a massive crocodile suddenly explodes out of the river, its jaws nearly clamping onto his legs.
Oh.
In a truly terrifying moment, he scrambles back to shore in a panic, trembling and soaked. The brush with death leaves him speechless, staring back at the water in complete shock, realizing just how narrowly he escaped. This video is a chilling reminder that sometimes Mother Nature really is the scariest force of them all. It's easy to forget or overlook the dangers of wildlife when we're so often focused on human threats or paranormal fears. The scariest part is, if he had been just a few centimeters closer or reacted a split second slower, this video could have ended very differently. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from Jenna Alexis, a YouTube content creator who focuses on solo van life, bushcraft camping, and outdoor adventures, often highlighting the real challenges of female solo travel and survival. It is November the 15th, 2024, and during what was meant to be a peaceful solo bushcraft camp, Jenna finds herself in an unsettling situation. While enjoying the stillness of the forest and setting up camp, she's repeatedly visited by a man in a white SUV whose behavior quickly shifts from odd to alarming.
Falling trees can obviously be very dangerous, and for that reason I don't like to go against the laws of gravity, but there were some trees on the other side that were alive that I didn't want to hit and have the tree land on, and it worked. I'm learning things. I feel like every time I come out and camp I learn more things, or I hopefully at least get better at one thing. So here's my tarp. This is gonna be my shelter for the night. I brought the tarp, I brought paracord, and I brought pegs, and that's it. So I'm starting with a ridge line across these two trees. I'm gonna tie a Siberian hitch on one end and a taut line hitch on the other end, and then I'm gonna peg down the bottom end so that it's tight. So this here is my ridge line from this tree to this tree. I need blocks. Ooh. a metal crowbar, even better. I found this on my walk here. I'm trying to point the end into kind of a stake so I can stake it into the ground. Okay, bushcraft, look at this. Pointy. Ooh, that did take a long time though. I have this pegged down into the ground, this wrapped around the stick, this tied to my tarp, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side. I'm basically just tying a clove hitch around the pegs before I nail them into the ground. And then popping some rocks on top of the peg just to seal it in.
Jenna begins setting up her shelter for the night from scratch, using nearby branches and forest debris to build a small, secluded bushcraft camp. The forest is calm, the sky blue, and the whole scene feels quiet and therapeutic. A moment of peace that's hard to come by.
Cute. So this is it from the back. The weather's supposed to be beautiful tonight. We don't have any wind or rain or anything on the forecast, so this should work just fine. This is it from the inside. Let me get her all cozy in there. I'm not even taking the time to pack up nicely because I just want to get out of here. Okay, goodbye to the campsite that once almost was. I don't think I left anything. Barely got everything in my bag because I didn't like fold everything properly. I'm just trying to get out of here. I have half my stuff in my food bag. It's gonna be okay. He's not here right now. Like, this is where he pulled out to, and he literally took a look at me and turned around and pulled out. But I know it was the same car. It was like a white SUV with a bag over the back of his window, and he turned around and I saw that same bag. So yeah, I'm fucking out of here. Even if that guy didn't mean any harm and he was just trying to camp here, I don't like when somebody knows where I'm camping when I'm by myself. Like, I want to be hidden and unseen, and I don't want some man to know that I'm alone in the woods.
But just as she finishes getting settled, a white SUV pulls up. This isn't the first time she's seen it. This is now the third time it's circled the area. A man is inside, seemingly watching her. No interaction, no clear purpose, just lingering, watching, and slowly pulling away, only to come back again. With each pass, her discomfort grows.
What just happened there? This morning, I got here pretty early, and I pulled out to the spot that I thought was going to be my spot for the night, and I was getting my bag packed, getting ready to leave the car, when this white SUV pulled up, and this guy walked out, and he walked up to my campsite, or where my car was parked, and he was like, "Hey, me and my girlfriend were here this morning, and I left something, I'm just going to go look for it." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." But I wanted to wait inside the van until he got back out of the woods and left, so that I knew he wasn't like still out there, and that he wouldn't know where I was going to hike to. So I was waiting in the car for like a while, and it started to get suspicious that he was like out in the woods for that long. And so I walked up to his car, first of all to get the license plate, but also to see if his girlfriend was actually in there. But the windows were like heavily tinted to the point that I couldn't even see in. But I walked like up and around the car, so I would assume if the girlfriend was in there, she would have like saw me and been like, "Hey, what's up?" You know what I mean? So I walked around the car, I couldn't see if there was someone inside. I got the license plate and I went back to my car, and I just got a bad feeling from that. So I drove my van up to another campsite. I don't like, even if that man meant no harm, like I don't like when somebody, especially a man, knows where I am when I'm in the woods alone, or knows that I'm in the woods alone in the first place. Obviously my boyfriend always knows where I am and where I'm going, but when I'm out here, I don't like bumping into people, especially if it's just a guy on his own, because then he knows that I'm alone and he knows where I am and he knows that I'm vulnerable in the woods. I don't like that. So I was already on edge all day debating if I even wanted to camp out, but I basically, like I said, I drove my van all the way to a new spot. I hid it in the trees and I hiked like away from my van, so I wasn't even on the same trail as I was like parked near. And then the rest of the day went fine. The sky was beautiful, the weather was great. I was having a great time out there, got a lot done. And then like 4 p.m. rolls around and I see that same car. I know it was the same car because when I looked at the license plate, I saw his back window was gone and he just had like a garbage bag over it. And I saw a white SUV pull up in the distance, and then I saw it like stop where I'm pretty sure he saw me, and then he turned around and left, and as he was leaving I saw that like garbage bag on the back. I was very uneasy, like why did I see that man twice? Why did I never see his girlfriend that he mentioned? Why was he driving around a bunch of different campsites all day? I also don't like the vibe I got from him in the first place, and I just needed to get out of here. But that does really bother me because it sucks that I can't just come out here and have a good time. Like I have to be worried about some creepy man wandering around at night.
Feeling that something just isn't right, Jenna makes the difficult but smart decision to pack up and head out. She explains the full situation in the video, how the man claimed to be looking for something in the woods, but his story never quite made sense. She never got to sleep in the shelter she built, but thankfully, she trusted her gut and got out safely. This video is a harsh but necessary reminder. When you're out there alone, especially as a woman, trusting your instincts isn't just advice, it's survival. Whether the man meant harm or not, his repeated returns and lingering presence were more than enough reason to leave. Sometimes, the smartest move is walking away before you find out what could have happened. Thanks for watching. If those 6 encounters rattled you, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe for more creepy content every week. The next mystery might be even darker than this one.